Santa Claus came to Oxford last night, accompanied by bands, floats, and a Major League Baseball star.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wedowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
From all of us at WM Grocery,
Merry Christmas!
Hello and welcome to East Alabama Now Local News. I'm Mike Stedham. Atlanta Braves pitcher Jackson Stevens, a graduate of Oxford High School, was back in his hometown Thursday night to serve as the Grand Marshal of the annual Oxford Christmas Parade. That event moved down Choccolocco and Snow Streets, where large crowds had gathered to enjoy the spectacle. Here are some of the highlights of the parade captured by our East Alabama Now camera crew. And that's just a taste of what you'll find when you go to the full Oxford Christmas Parade coverage on our YouTube channel. Also, remember that we'll be at the Heflin Christmas Parade on Saturday starting at 6 p.m. with our post-parade coverage available on our YouTube channel the next day. And special thanks to our friends at 97.9 VOK for working with us on this year's parade coverage. When we come back, one of downtown Anniston's most historic buildings is about to become a gathering spot once again.
'Twas the night before family came into my house and I could feed no one, not even my spouse. I had to think quickly, so I jumped in my car, hoping a solution would not be far. I drove in a panic, thinking my options were slim. Then a calm came over me when I remembered, oh yeah, WM. I pulled in with confidence and nary a fright, knowing deep in my heart WM would make it right. WM had it all, they had everything I need. I waltzed up and down the aisle, my cart as my steed. If something was missing or not to be found, no fear, WM employees' knowledge always is sound. Everything was gathered, my list was checked twice, and after checking out I was shocked. Oh my gosh, what a great price. I could finally go home, my crisis averted, and a sigh of relief knowing supper would not be diverted. So if you have to feed your guest and your outlook is grim, just relax, take a deep breath, and hurry on to WM.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
From all of us here at Waldrop Manufacturing, Merry Christmas!
The Kress Building on Noble Street in downtown Anniston was built in 1935 And for decades, it was one of the anchor stores that regularly drew shoppers from as far away as Georgia. After Kress closed its Anniston store, the Art Deco building went through a series of owners and businesses and has been vacant for several years. In September, it was bought by businessman Andy Kohler and a business partner who've begun renovating it into an event center to host weddings and other special occasions.
My business partner actually is from Alabama, and he owned some property up in Gadsden a while back, so he used to come through here quite a bit and was familiar with Anniston. And when we were looking for an opportunity, this came up, and it was just the perfect place. I mean, it was from the architecture to the space size to do what we wanted to do. Everything was just perfect.
Kohler says the center will have 8,400 square feet of floor space, 18-foot ceilings, and it'll be able to accommodate parties of 450 people. He says they hope to have their business ready to host events starting in February.
This one in particular is an Art Deco style, and good old SH wanted his stores to stand out from all the rest, and so he tried to make them actual works of art, and this certainly is. The one in Anniston, I think Anniston was really blessed to have this one, because if you look at some of the others, like in Gadsden or even Birmingham, they don't have quite this level of architecture to them, and so it truly is a work of art.
When we return, we'll have the latest celebrity news brought to us by the good folks at 97.9 VOK.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Hey, I'm Jock Burgess, afternoon host on 97.9 VOK, here with your EAN Entertainment Update. Billboard's year-end charts are here. Probably the most surprising result is Harry Styles doesn't have the Hot 100 Song of the Year. That honor surprisingly goes to Glass Animals with the song Heat Waves, followed by Styles with As It Was, then the Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber's Stay, Adele's Easy on Me, and Shivers from Ed Sheeran round out 2022's top 5 songs on Billboard's Hot 100 chart. All songs you can hear on 97.9 VOK. Blake Shelton told People magazine that he takes his role as the stepfather to Gwen Stefani's sons very seriously. Blake said, "I've made plenty of money, but you can't buy time back. The most important things in life right now are the kids. This isn't about me anymore and never will be again." Google's top word search of the year was Wordle, the popular word game. Johnny Depp was the most searched for person and actor, and Encanto was the most searched for movie. And speaking of movies, in case you missed it, new trailers are out for upcoming flicks in 2023, like Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and Transformers Rise of the Beasts. You're all caught up with entertainment news here on East Alabama Now. I'm Jock Burgess. Join me 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. weekdays for East Alabama's best variety of music on 97.9 VOK.
On Saturday, the Choccolocco Creek Watershed is having a Pet Pictures with Santa event. It's $5 per setting and be priceless for the cute memories to keep forever. All the proceeds go to the continuation of educational outreach programs. And there'll be a drawing for a 1-year membership to the Anniston Museum and Gardens or a chance to win a Choccolocco kayak float trip. Be sure to stop by so you can enter to win either of those prizes. The unusually warm weather we've been having in East Alabama for the past week may finally be coming to an end. It'll be a cloudy weekend with rain predicted for Sunday. By next Friday, the high temperatures are expected to be back in the 40s. Thanks for watching East Alabama Now Local News. As always, we'd like to thank our friends here at Parker Memorial Baptist Church for the use of their studio and their great crew. We're going to go out tonight with a song from the play All Is Calm, The Christmas Truce of 1914. This show is going to be performed by Cast Saturday at 4 and 7 p.m. and Sunday at 2 and 5 p.m. Ticket information is available at castalabama.com.
Brother Bertie went away to do his bid the other day, with a smile on his lips and his love tender pips on his shoulders bright and gay. As the train moved out, he said, remember me to all the birds. Then he wagged his paw and went away to war, shouting out these pathetic words. Goodbye, 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 like the tears they begin from your eye. Though it's hard to go, I know, I'll be single to let you go. Don't cry, don't cry, don't sigh, there's a silver lining in the sky. Bonsoir, old thing, cheerio, chin chin, now woo, toodaloo, goodbye.
All of the villages en route were out to welcome us and say farewell. Among them was an old aunt of mine, my Aunt Eliza, who I was very pleased to see. When the time came to march off, I threw my arms around her and said, goodbye, Aunt Eliza. This was heard by my pals, and they all took up and cried.
Goodbye, Aunt Eliza. Good old Aunt Eliza.
The old lady was laughing and crying, and she never forgot that farewell.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't sigh, there's a silver lining in the sky. Bonsoir, old thing, cheerio, chin chin, now boo, toodaloo, goodbye.
The whole of the ship's company, from the top deck right down, suddenly burst into song.
It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.
Up to then, it had been most enjoyable, but my heart stood still. Suddenly I realized this was warfare. I may not return, you know. It'd been a field day up till then, but now we were on our way. Vic Barron, 2nd London Mountain Brigade.
Nothing could have been more romantic than our passing out into the open sea. The moving boat left a visible track through the calm water, which seemed to stretch right back to the shore, as though to remind us we could never be separated from the dear land of our birth. Goodbye! Goodbye, good old England! Private W.T. Collier.
Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.
Là, c'est la colline, le joli moulin.
Là, c'est la colline, le joli moulin.
Le monde qui habite ton charmant blonde.
Le monde qui habite ton charmant blonde. Les gloriosos non sa, les gloriosos, les gloriosos non sa, les gloriosos, les gloriosos. We went up on the street. Les gloriosos,
rainy day. We had no idea where we were going to. We were just on foot, marching with all our equipment.